Fans are enraged by Yandy's increasing silence and the internet's demand for answers. But this is the truth. Mendeecees Harris, the man famous for his well-publicized marriage to Yandy Smith, is at the center of a shocking controversy. A leaked video has surfaced online and is spreading like wildfire. It purports to show Mendeecees inside a hotel room with a female fan in what appears to be a private, intimate moment. The biggest question is still whether this video is real, and if so, what does it mean for men in DC and Yan's marriage? Stay tuned as we break down every detail, uncover shocking new claims, and reveal the truth behind this viral scandal. No one knows where this video came from. Some claim it was leaked by the woman herself, while others say it's a setup, and some even think it's an AI-generated death. The internet was rocked by a leaked video that no one saw coming. At first, it appeared to be just another unfounded rumor that would go away in a few hours, but when the actual video appeared online, everything changed immediately. It was brief and undoubtedly incriminating, and the man in the video looked exactly like Mendeecees Harris. Fans couldn't believe it was the Mendeecees who had always talked about loyalty, had supported Yandy through thick and thin, and was now embroiled in one of the largest cheating scandals in recent history. The video showed him sitting comfortably in what looked to be a luxurious hotel room with a lavish interior, completely unaware that the moment would soon go viral. Across from him sat a woman whose identity was unclear, but whose intentions were immediately apparent. I think it wasn't real, that it was edited, or that it was just someone who looked like him. But then fans started dissecting every detail. They saw the voice, the deep, familiar tone that they had heard countless times before. And then they saw something even more damning, his hoodie. Hours before the video leaked, DC Men wore the same gray designer hoodie on his own Instagram story. That's when things went completely out of control in a matter of minutes. Trending topics like #MendeeceesExposing hashtag, Yandy deserves better off people to tag Yandy, asking for answers and wondering what she would do next. However, Yandy remained silent and made things worse. Fans knew that Yandy had previously been quick to shut down cheating rumors whenever they surfaced, but this time she was too quiet, and then an even stranger thing happened. An enigmatic Instagram account appeared. The page gained over 50,000 followers in just 1 hour after Dar al-Karma's first post of a mysterious message that sent social media into a frenzy. People flooded the comments section and Bing for proof, and they then provided screenshots of alleged DMs between Mendeecees and an unnamed woman who surfaced in the messages. The Mendeecees allegedly said things like, "We got to keep this low and don't trip, you know." Got you. The internet went crazy, and fans began to delve further, which is how they discovered the last man in the coffin. Someone discovered an old Instagram story from the night the video was purportedly shot, which showed just Mendeecees scrolling through his phone. Other than one minor detail, the background was exactly the same as the leaked footage. The same hotel, the same curtains, the same decor, and it was a game. Just when everyone thought things couldn't get any worse, another shocking claim surfaced. This video wasn't just leaked. Someone purposefully released it, and the identity of that person was revealed. The evidence was mounting quickly at Mendeecees, and without a word, people realized that this wasn't just a rumor, but that things were about to take an even darker turn. It began with a mysterious Instagram story from an anonymous account that said, "Y'all want to know who leaked it?" Asked the woman in the video. Just when people thought things couldn't get any worse, another shocking claim surfaced. This video wasn't just leaked at random. Someone actually released it, and the identity of that person would change everything. The internet went crazy again, and fans started making connections right away. The real bombshell came when someone mentioned Tasha Monroe in the comments. At first, nobody knew who she was, but then screenshots showed that she wasn't just a fan. She was a model, an influencer, and most importantly, someone who had known me before. Old photos of the two of them together at events and even on vacation began to circulate, and people began to realize this wasn't. It started as a one-time error, but things got worse when a voice memo was leaked. It was Tasha speaking to a friend, and what she said shocked social media. I told him that if he continued to play me, I would ruin his life. He thought I was bluffing, but now that everyone knows who he really is, the internet went crazy. This wasn't just cheating though. Revenge fans were furious, angry. How long has this been going on? Mendeecees are living double lives, but the biggest question is, did Yandy know? For hours, Yandy's Instagram was silent. No posts, no stories, but then she abruptly unfollowed MDs, which was the final piece of confirmation fans needed to know she was done. However, because he wasn't prepared to give up easily, he went live on Instagram that same night, his face tense. Voice shake, he began by denying everything. You all really believe everything the internet says, including that you're tripping in that video. However, fans weren't buying it, and the comments were harsh. Don't lie on live. Explain the hoodie, bro. We're not stupid. For that reason, the video was a fake and Yandy was still unfollowed. BC has appeared stressed, but just when people thought he was going to log off, he dropped a bombshell about his own man. You don't even know the full story. That video was leaked by someone who was trying to set me up, and I know exactly who it was. Boom, another twist. Who was he talking about? Was it Tasha or someone else? Then he sent a name that nobody anticipated. This was all planned. Yandy's silence comments froze for a moment before exploding again. What now? Are they lying, young men? DCs don't do this, but men do. Refused to back down. Instead, he stared directly into the camera and doubled down. Yandy had been searching for a way out, and she set me up so that she could leave me and avoid looking bad. You all think I'm lying, but wait, the truth always comes out. Fans weren't sure if Mindy was being a victim or if Yandy was truly responsible for this whole situation. But just when it seemed like they couldn't get messier, Yandy went live, and what she said turned the entire story on its head. The internet had just recovered from MDC's shocking claim when Yandy went L. Her words turned the entire narrative around. She looked serious on screen, her eyes slightly swollen as if she had been crying, but her voice was unwavering. She took a deep breath, looked straight into the camera, and then said the words that changed everything. I have remained silent out of respect, but since lies. Mendeecees, you know exactly what you did and who leaked that video. It wasn't me, but someone he should have never crossed the internet exploded again. If it wasn't her, then who was she talking about? But before anyone could even begin to speculate, she revealed the name that sent shockwaves around the world. Tasha. She wasn't acting alone though. She had assistance from someone inside our own circle. Boom. But Yandy wasn't finished. She leaned closer to the camera, her voice trembling with rage. Mendeecees, do you want to talk about sit-ups? Let's talk about what you did. Let's talk about how you thought you could play me, play her, and walk away clean. Guess what? You got sloppy, and now the truth is out. We're clinging to every word. Tasha wasn't just a fan. She wasn't a one-night blunder. Rather, she was someone you were seeing behind my back for months. You made promises to her that you would leave me, which is why she made sure you wouldn't play her again after realizing she was just another one of your games. The comments were going crazy, and not a single MDC was playing either of them. He had 2 girlfriends and was cheating on Yandy with Tasha. He believed he wouldn't be caught, but then Yandy dropped the final bombshell. Do you want to know who helped her? Do you want to know who gave her access to the hotel security footage? It was Samantha, who was supposed to be family, but the screen went black for a brief moment, making fans nervous. Then she named them, and there was silence, followed by chaos. Fans couldn't believe it was Samantha of all people, the ex-girlfriend of Wallace MDC and the mother of his son. She had been at odds with Yandy for years and had accused MDC of abandoning their child. But Yandy wasn't finished. She took out her receipts and displayed DNS messages between Samantha and Tasha from weeks prior to the leaked messages, in which Samantha was telling. The internet went crazy after Tasha received proof messages in which Samantha laughed about how this would finally expose men to DCs. Then the ultimate betrayal occurred when a recorded phone conversation between MC and Samantha from a few days prior to the video surfaced. In that conversation, MC said, "You're tripping. If this comes out, you know Yandy is going to leave me, right?" And Samantha simply laughed. Samantha never forgave you Mendeecees, not for how you treated her or how you embarrassed her on TV. She told me herself that this was never just about the cheating, but about pay. I couldn't believe what they were hearing. Samantha and Tasha had worked together to bring him down, but there was still one question left. Why? Yandy then revealed the last piece of the puzzle. He had played right into their hands with his calculated revenge plot, which was more than just a leaked video. However, this story wasn't finished yet, because just when everyone thought they had heard it all, BC appeared with his own final twist, and what he was about to say would change everything again. Just when the internet thought this scandal couldn't get any wilder, McSnally broke his. The man backed into a corner, stared into the camera for a few seconds before saying, "All right, you all want to know the truth. Fine, I'll tell you all the truth, but don't say I didn't warn you." Fans immediately flooded the comments saying, "He's about to lie, boy. We already saw the video. What truth do you have left? Say psych right now." He went live on Instagram, but the energy was different. His voice was low and controlled as he played, and then he said something that no one had anticipated in the video. The entire situation was never what it seemed, and people were perplexed, just like me. What was he talking about? Yandy wanted to pretend that she was a victim, like Samantha, who had done this for revenge. No, you all needed to wait up. This wasn't about not cheating, not about Samantha getting even with me. This was about money, power, and you want to talk about betrayal and the truth, so let's talk about why you were meeting with Tasha before that video leaked. Fans froze, wondering what Yandy knew about this. NY saw you lying, but he wasn't finished. He pulled out his own receipts and screenshots of text messages between. Weeks before the video went viral, Yandy and Tasha were together, and she said, "Make sure you have the footage. We need people to believe it." The internet went crazy and V-Lie was involved, so she wanted him caught. But why, brother? This is some next-level manipulation, man. D leaned in, eyes dark, and you still don't understand Yandy's planning to leave me. This wasn't about me cheating. It was about her gaining complete control of the company. He pulled up another text, this time from Samantha to Yandy, saying, "If we do this right, he'll have no choice but to leave everything behind." Yandy's response was that he wouldn't even see it coming at this point, and the internet was in flames. Brand of everything fans were spiraling, so she set this up to ruin him. Mindy saw Yandy playing checkers while Yandy was playing 4D chess. This was a cup from day one, bro. He had just been released from prison, and they had already planned against him. MBC shook his head, laughing bitterly, and you called me the villain. You all dragged me around like I was a dog, while Yami was out there acting like a damn mafia boss, setting me up to take the fall so she could get away with it. The comments were all over the place, and I need a drink. This should be on Netflix by next week. Someone is taking notes. Fans believed they had heard it all, but Dee dropped the final bombshell. You know why she really did this? Because she's already with somebody else. Silence, then pure chaos. She got another man. Oh, we are naming names right now. This keeps getting worse. Dooley TF. Minook a deep breath, and then, with the look of complete disgust, he said the name, "It's Rich." Fans went crazy because Rich Dawes is Yandy's old friend, the man who had always been around, the man who had always seemed a little too close. Not Rich, the OLZ is not her friend. Rich is waiting to take M's spot. I knew, oh, this is a soap opera. NYC stared into the camera. Eyes cold, you all think this is a leaked video. And this is about power. This is about control and Handy. She played the long game, and she won. Then he ended the live game just like that. The internet was left in shock, and no one knew who to believe anymore. Was I telling the truth, or had Yandy really set him up? Was Santa actually working with her? The internet has never witnessed a scandal this messy, unpredictable, and explosive. One minute Mandy appears to be the villain, and the next he claims he was the victim all along. Tasha was just on pawn, or was this just another one of MC's games? Some people took everything MC said as true, while others thought he was just trying to save face. Then Yandy returned to life, and what she was about to say would make this scandal even more bizarre. Fans are divided on whether to believe Mendeecees' receipts or not. Some say he's just playing the blame game to regain power, while Yandy, the woman who everyone believed was betrayed, is now being accused of planning the entire downfall of her own husband and Rich Dollaz. If what he said is true, he's been waiting in the shadows the entire time. What do you think this was? This drama is far from over, and I promise that as soon as Yandy speaks, we'll be right here with all the updates. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because if you thought this scandal was set up from the beginning, did Yandy make the best chess move ever, or are Mendeecees just making excuses for getting caught? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Wait until you hear what's going on wild. Upcoming.